welcome back to Super Gex Night.
Oh, lizards. Let's go.
Anyway,
Echo?
in the last part, so we're still in Meridia. In the last part, we got the spring ball, which means that now we can jump in morph ball mode.
Meridia reminds me of meridians, which reminds me of traditional Chinese medicine.
Note
and
to self:
acupuncture.
don't drink water at Jerry Garcia's.
Oh,
Why?
no.
It's a Gex joke. He says. He says at the beginning of one of those levels.
So here's the thing.
It's a Gex reference.
Not
Important
getting
life
it
advice.
is the peak Gex experience for people our age.
I get it because it's super
I don't
outdated.
get it.
It's super outdated.
So the thing about Gex, Carrie, is that Gex is a game starring a wisecracking gecko who makes lots of movie references. The problem is the game came out for the PS1 in like the mid-90s.
Yeah.
That's when I was born. I was 0 years old.
Yeah, I was born then too. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, so my knowledge on 90s pop culture is probably better than most people my age, but it's definitely nowhere near as good as someone who actively experienced it, unless it was video games.
Who wasn't like
If it was video games, then definitely.
1 to 5 years old during that time.
Yeah, you were 1 to 5. I was 1 to 3.
I was.
0.
Yeah, I wasn't even a concept.
No, you weren't even born yet.
No,
Because you were
my dad-
the very end of 99.
Not even my brother was a concept. Like maybe he was in planning.
Gabe
but,
is the
like,
latest 90s kid.
Yeah, I am. Literally December of '99, bro. I'd love rustling the jimmies of people when I just say I'm a 90s
Like
kid.
real 90s kids by telling them you're a 90s
Oh god, yeah, it's so funny to me. It's so perfect because you're like, you know, nice show. I'm like, oh, I was born in '99. Fuck you. I watched
Yeah, I wonder
Saturday
at what
cartoons.
point you're considered a 90s kid.
I'm not
Because
considered.
I was born in 95, and I mean, like, that's debatably 90s kid because I was only just starting to form active memories at the end of the 90s. So.
Yeah, see, like I'm May 97, so that's where it becomes less of a gray area there, but even then, like a lot of like the environment I grew up in, like until about 2003, was still very 90s.
You know, that's totally fair. And I feel like for me, most of my childhood memory things are like late 90s to mid 2000s stuff, like in terms of music, TV shows, that kind of stuff.
For me, music is, it's all older than me. All of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of times we inherit our parents' tastes as well, but that notwithstanding, what I remember being on the radio and such is like mid 2000s stuff.
Well, you see, the thing with like music is pretty much I got it all from my mom, because I feel like to my dad, like music is more, he treats music more as background noise more than anything else.
Yeah, I don't see him as a big music listener.
Nah.
Evan's dad, the music listener.
Yep, that's him. Psych, that's not him.
The passive music listener, not the active music
we're
listener.
back in Brimstone?
Oh yeah, we're playing Super Metroid.
What?
Super
Playing a
Brinstar.
video game.
Now, this is a part that messes many people up, but watch this shit.
Okay.
I don't get it. It just is like a whoa. That I get it now. I get it. I see.
See, okay, so,
I see what you did.
so
Honestly, it
that
got
little bridge that it can destroy with a power bomb, like, you were there earlier in the game. Like I said, we're back in Brinstar. But we're actually still in Meridia. This is like where Brinstar and Meridia like briefly intersect between that one bridge.
Interesting.
But the thing is, nothing in the game indicates that you can do that, as power bombs have not worked that way up to this point. So it's actually messed a lot of people up. It's like one of the few very cryptic parts of the game. And as a result, and due to the age of the game, and therefore, like, when it's, so, like, its infamousy was already, like, prevalent before, like, the internet really became a thing, it has been collectively referred to as fans as the noob bridge.
The new
I mean,
bridge.
it just is a save point, so...
A save point. No, that's actually a required path to move onward.
Oh.
Break it, because, like, you see, there was a save point below it.
Yeah.
But above it was the path that we need to take to move onward.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
I see.
So, like, yeah, as it... it's messed many a people up. It's gotten the nickname the Noob Bridge. It's like the 1994 edition of the Jeff Room.
I don't get that.
Oh,
I know what that
so do you know David Scott Jeff?
No, I'm a
Yes.
dummy.
Oh, I'm asking Gabe more than you that.
I do know
Oh.
who David Scott Jeff is.
Do you know about the time he played Metroid Dread?
Oh, is it when he was shooting up at the fucking ceiling like a moron?
More so
Because-
when he
because
couldn't
he was
figure
like-
out he was supposed to, and then he said bad game, and he
Yeah.
won't let it go.
Yeah,
He's still talking about it.
yeah. Damn, imagine
yeah.
making the first God of War, and it's really fucking good. It's really good.
I think he also made the second one.
I thought he was only assistant director for the second
Okay,
one.
I don't know. I don't play God of War, so
Either way, the first one's really good beat 'em up, really cool story about gods and shit, and has really cool like area design, and is really good. And then you're just a big baby after that. Imagine making a game where you fucking are like a murderous man, and then you in real life you're a little bitch. Damn, couldn't be me.
yeah. Anyway, what I was getting at there is that the Metroid wiki and honestly just Metroid fans in general have referred to that room as the Jeff Room. Like, no, I'm serious. It's
Jaffa
on the
room.
Metroid
The
wiki,
Jaffa
and it's
room.
called the Jeff
Full
Room
of
on
Jaffa
there.
cakes.
Oh, I love Java.
Anyway, if you're wondering what I'm trying to do there, I finally pulled it off.
Oh,
Gabe says Jaffa cakes like a proper British.
of course. I don't say Jaffa
I'm
cakes.
American. I don't, because that's
How
what I
dare
heard
you.
my friends say. That's all I've heard my friends say who loves them. So
I
I
literally
can say
got
it in
Java
between
cakes.
Jaffa and Jaffa. I can call them Jaffa cakes, so I
Oh.
can say both of them at the same time.
What's this about JavaScript? Does it need to be updated?
No.
It tastes like orange.
They're like orange
Hey,
chocolate.
JavaScript
Yeah.
ones.
You ate
oh.
JavaScript.
Oh God. How are you?
I've actually never eaten a Jaffa cake. Gotta tell you.
I have ordered Jaffa cakes multiple times online and got them shipped over.
I did that for my friend once. I gave him 70 and he ate them all in one day.
All
And he
right,
was
who's
dying.
ready
Not
for
really what I thought he was
grappling?
going to.
Grapple,
His-
grapple, grapple!
His shit
can't
must
believe
have been
you did that.
like corrosive at that
His
point.
pancreas must have shriveled up.
So,
And disintegrated.
what would your shit look like if you ate JavaScript? Would it just be
Tar.
binary?
Tar.
Or
Tar, just black
I like the idea
fucking
of binary.
binary poop.
Yeah.
I'm shitsing. It's a bunch of zeros this time.
Oh, I'm gonna binary!
Yeah, I was And it's just like this. It's like this. You basically invented a brilliant computer code just by going to the bathroom.
That's what HAL 9000 was. Someone ate too many Jaffa cakes.
That's how Gabe does coding.
But I don't.
He's a master computer programmer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, fuck that one grapple beam thing. It's so hard for me to get for some reason.
I also thought you said code. I also thought you said codeine, and I was like, what?
Oh, coding, yes.
Yeah, I was like, yes, Gabe the drug addict. No, a world-renowned
World-renowned
drug addict.
world premiere.
He's famous for it.
Yep. You know, famous Dave's? It's like famous Gabe's, but it's a drug dealer.
But it's coding.
Yeah,
It's better than cocaine.
sure is. I would know. 'cause I
Codeine
do
like a
coding.
really low-powered narcotic.
So,
I mean, that's a way you can classify it,
yeah.
sure.
So I made that
like an
joke,
opioid?
and I know it's a few
I
months.
guess an opioid, yeah. It is.
I know it's a few months early to be asking, but do you have any expectations for E3 this year, Gabe?
You guys were disappointed last year, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, okay,
we'll see.
okay. So, I liked 3 shows. I liked Microsoft, or more specifically, I thought they did it well, even though I don't give a shit about the games that they make. I really liked Nintendo's show, and
Yeah.
Limited Run Games caught me by surprise with the fucking Castlevania Rondo of Blood TurboGrafx 16 English release.
Mhm.
And that's
I like
enough to make that show for me, too.
I like the concert. I like the Monster Hunter concert they did at the Capcom one, but it was more like that was more like the beginning.
The Capcom show, like, that was like... That Capcom didn't need a show for that. They really
No.
didn't. Cause like there was that, and it's like, oh yeah, we're making DLC for Resident Evil 8. You know, you like that. And then there's fucking Square Enix who's just like, yeah, here's 35 minutes of this Guardian of the Galaxy game you're not gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh yeah, let's spend 12 seconds on these remasters of Final Fantasy 1 through 6. And then here's this Final Fantasy spin-off game that is apparently actually, in Japan, the worst-selling Final Fantasy spin-off in series history.
Wow. Oh, is that one?
Stranger
that,
of Paradise.
Yep. Okay.
So the thing is, I don't think it's sold badly because of what it is. I think it's sold badly because it's only on platforms that Japanese people don't own.
Yeah.
Well, it's also on PS4, but I don't know how many of them own their PS4s anymore.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've noticed PS4 exclusive games, despite how in demand they might be in Japan, it seems, they haven't been doing too well.
Yeah.
That's where the Japanese gaming industry is right now. You release something on Switch or it doesn't sell.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not a good thing, but yeah.
Music is so peaceful.
Yeah, it is. I like this song.
Dude, literally, this is me when there's sand. It's the pillow picture.
Oh, nice.
I love how it's this peaceful music and then you're still slaughtering enemies.
Well, to be fair,
You're not
they're
slaughtering. Yeah, it's self-defense.
It's self-defense.
Okay, you're,
That guy that was just walking on the ceiling, he was coming right for it.
yeah, he deserved it. He was,
He looked
he
at
would
me
have died
funny.
otherwise.
One of his weird
Okay,
eyes.
funny.
One of his weird eyes looked at me funny.
Funny.
Expectation wise, Monster Hunters. Well, actually, Monster Hunter Sunbreak's coming pretty soon. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give me more Sunbreak. Give me more. I need more.
Capcom dedicates an entire show to Monster Hunter and nothing else, and then Gabe gives it like a 12 out of 10.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like the new monsters they've showed off so far are pretty fucking sick, dude.
If we're talking about Capcom specifically, I'm kind of curious about the Mega Man project they're working on. Because the thing is, that entered development almost right after Mega Man 11 came out. And we still know nothing about it, which means it must be pretty large scale, actually.
It's Mega Man Open World. No, I don't know.
Is it Legends 3? No, it's not Legends 3.
No.
I can dream.
Give me orange. Give me me orange. I think. Let's see. Final Fantasy game sucks. Give me maybe for Microsoft they'll you know what? Actually, I mean just Nintendo.
Yeah, you see, the thing is with. You know that Nintendo's going to treat the E3 thing like they treat any other Nintendo Direct, only like maybe a couple slightly bigger announcements.
Yeah.
And like at this point, so, however, the thing to keep in mind about Nintendo that could be make or break actually, is the fact that their first half of the year is already loaded.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, like, they're either going to have a lot to say at E3 or nothing at all.
Wait.
What's
Okay,
that sound?
I do have one expectation. They're not going to get a show because they're an indie company, but I feel like I hope during the indie showcase, give me a. Actually, they're owned by it.
What?
Give me a new Shantae. Way forward.
What?
Way
Oh.
forward. Give me a new Shantae game. I want a new fucking Shantae game.
Yeah, what you saw those Shantae, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So these are mock droids. They're failed cloning experiments that the space pirates have been trying on the baby Metroid. They're like they tried to clone Metroids, but these guys are pathetic, so they've just been like hauled away in this room.
Mock droids, they go mock speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go fast.
They're really fast Metroids.
Yep.
Oh, that's mini boss music.
Yep.
It's a snake.
Coming from the wall.
It's a snake.
It's like an alligator snake. Owl snake.
An alk. Oh yeah.
Alk.
Nader.
Snake.
It's Snake Eater. He's snake and he's eating.
It eats
Nothing.
itself. Isn't there like what's that
Ouroboros.
symbol of us? Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
he's going. My God.
Now that guy
Oh
is a
my
mock droid. He's
gosh.
fucking speed.
Yeah, he's totally a mock. He's a mock 2 droid.
The sequel.
My
Look how
favorite thing
old he
about
is.
my favorite thing about Russia during the late '60s is when they were making, when obviously the Cold War was going on, and they were developing high-speed interceptors, and they made the MiG 25 Foxhound. So
Foxhound.
so the MiG 29, they're not 29, 25 is fucking big. It's like big and long. And yet this thing can like reach like Mach 1.1 because the engines are so fucking powerful. And
Wow, that
so
must take a lot of gas.
fuel, but yeah. Which is
Whatever.
why they do have 2 external fuel tanks aside from their fuselage.
Woo!
But
What
wow,
do they
he's
use for
just-
fuel? What
I
does the
don't know
jet
what-
plane use for fuel?
I don't know what jet fuel is called. Jet fuel. It can't melt. Okay. But
I know what you were about to say.
I want to know what you were about to say.
Can't melt steel
You
beams.
finish your story first.
But so when I remember when asked, or not when asked, but like when McCoy and Grundvik was inquired about why they felt, the need to make the planes so big and long when, the U.S. was developing bomber interceptors too that were much smaller. Basically McCoy and Grundvik, and by extension the Kremlin, just answered like, why not? So they just like bigger is better. But yes, jet fuel can't melt steel beams. That's the meme.
We had solar powered jets.
They not enough power.
No.
There's not nearly enough power.
But what if you're like flying around the sun?
Ah, yes.
Solves the problem.
I'm
I should
sure
be
it
an
will-
engineer.
Yep. Go ahead, make the first solar powered plane, Carrie. See how that ends up.
Okay.
See how much flight time you get out of that thing.
I can be the idea engineer, and then actual engineers can just implement my ideas.
Carrie, the copyright artist. I will make billions off of my
Your butt
idea.
getting electrocuted. Okay, there you go.
No, she's fine.
Yeah, her butt can take it.
Damn right. There's enough in the way.
Woo!
It's just her
Trapeze.
butt armor to protect her butt. That's why it looks
Yeah.
so big.
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to protect your butt?
Probably, yeah.
Pretty important part of the body.
You know, I did not think we'd be going into this talking about Samus's ass, but
Hell yeah,
Sorry,
brother.
I had to do it.
Hell yeah, brother.
like I thought that was gonna wait until Zero Mission, honestly.
Nah.
I'm talking about her armor, not her like actual butt.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there, Brawl.
Every warrior has the perfect
Oh,
butt armor.
that's a good point. Yeah, Brawl too. Well, I feel like Brawl, like something else will be the focus to talk.
Woo! Yeah. They really...
Well, whatever
Nintendo
that's
really...
a moment when
Ridley
we
sure
obviously...
did slam Samus against that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Ridley sure
Whenever
did.
there's a moment when we really obviously should be talking about Samus's butt, we'll probably just conveniently ignore it.
Never. We'll
And it'll
always
be
draw
really funny.
attention to Samus's ass. You better save that game.
Or else
You
what?
better save that ape. He's falling. Help him.
Okay, let me just right click. Now he's saved.
Oh, I get it. It's an image format joke.
Yeah!
What are you saving him as?
PNG.
Good. Transparent falling monkey.
Mhm.